know it's true. What since that day I first laid my eyes on you. Love is a crazy game, baby. It's how I feel. Can make you all so high, but it takes so long to heal. So please, won't you stay with me? 'Cause since you gone, it's pain and misery. Oh, now please, won't you stay with me? 'Cause since you gone, it's pain and misery. Sometimes I curse that day when you came along. I was happy, but it's been pain now for so very long. Oh, I'm begging you, honey, please, won't you stay? 'Cause I've been so lonely since you gone away. Every day is pain. In the end, it's hard to see. Every painful day is all so sad. Now that I've lost the best friend that I ever had.
On that grain. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm from the MISSISSIPPI. Long as we do not divide, like gon' get denied, get defied. We bout to buck down to your kin, I can know the kick in. You is not my friend. I pull my pants up, then I did my dance on these. Said the devil cannot get me, I'm too clean in these bowls. I suppose you wanted to see it lose, but I refuse. I've been cool since David had 22s on that lag. I brought it back. Leather in July, burn up your back, burn up your back, burn up your back. You know that colder than I'm a southern soldier, I told you, but first let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you about a time I was trying to get rich. Now the whole team lit. Let me tell you, let me tell you, they pull up hollering about their silence. How you get away with all that? I say, baby girl, you know southern different, I'm tipping. Anytime I talk, you know they listen. After I was born, had my baby window TNT. In fact, my daddy copped a lack when I was only 5 years old in a jack. Bring it back. I say, son, stunting is a habit, told don't get like me. I've been since I wore a tall white tee. Let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you about the time I was trying to get rich. Now the whole team lit. I say stunting is a habit, told don't get like me. I've been since I wore a tall white tee. Wanna ball like me, but they fall like leaves. I showed up so clean they wanna but they can't, cause I got that frank. God got my back, you with me, he cranked that yank. I said nah, ain't no gon' stop me from shining. Gotta do it all in God's timing. Hate to keep reminding, I can't do it if it ain't aligning. Don't bother if the money ain't chiming. I said nah, ain't no gon' stop me from shining. Gotta do it all in God's timing. Hate to keep reminding, I can't do it if it ain't aligning. Don't bother if the money ain't chiming. Let me tell you what got me up out of it. About it is damn it. Yeah, I said I pull up in that peanut butter on that leather with the hot jam. Remember when I had to tote that horn and marching band? Now I'm marching through Japan, thumbing through them bands. I double down on it, bet my crown on it. That you cannot pull it down from me, cause I deserve the splurge whenever I urge the purge. But I heard that you capping down. Wait a minute, who you talking to? I got your birth certificate, you know I fathered you. I'm shining, doing my thing, you mean it bothered you? You was barbecue. I'm so sorry that my ascension at life is hard for you. I told you that I cannot concur, that I can only concrete when I speak. You see truth get unsheathed from my teeth, cause it's gold. I serve it up fresh off of that stove. On my from the country, gotta know I'm on cold in that mode. Yeah. Don't let nobody tell you can't do what you want to do in life. You feel me? You feel me? This side and north side, this that Anthony Hamilton right after he got baptized in some collard greens as a young baby. This that Fantasia when she had to show and she take her shoes off cause she feel free. And free yourself.
All night, baby, you know you've had my heart beating out my chest. Ooh, I know it might sound crazy, I still can see you dancing inside my head. Yeah. Is it alright if I call you on a Sunday night? Ooh, baby, is it okay if I hold you till the morning? Ooh, you make my heart beat like a bass drum. You make my soul sing like the morning sun. You make the earth shake like an earthquake. You make the world go round, baby.
Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. And we'll be back to the first pitch right after this. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Jared Shuster. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
About to get started here, Roman Anthony getting ready to hit.
19, Roman Anthony.
And we're underway from St. Louis.
First pitch, 116.
Pitch misses there. Ball 3. And a foul ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. And it one-hops the wall. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
No outs. Runner on second. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Upstairs. Man at second. Fouled off. He was late. Foul ball there. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Anthony at second with nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting third, left fielder, Jaron Duran.
Now batting Jaron Duran. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Just getting started here in St. Louis. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Way upstairs, ball 1. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one misses. Ball 3.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Called out on strikes. Huge strikeout there as we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Next to hit, Brayan. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. In situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
On the ground, just foul down the right field line. Wow. Bases loaded, one away. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. And a 3-2. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher.
Batting sixth, shortstop Trevor Story.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Trevor Story. Golden opportunity right here. Fought off foul. Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
The shortstop takes the ball. The 2-1. In danger of walking in the tying run. Red Sox already leading. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's a full count. In the air, right field, pretty well struck, carrying well. Off the base of the wall. One runs in. Here comes the runner. The relay to the plate, safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. 3-0.
Oh, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
That one missed.
That's a ball.
Two on, one out. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 4-0. And stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one. Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Pitch misses, ball 2. So 40 pitches already, still just in the first inning. Outside low, and now 3-0. And on second, 2 down. Pitch in for a strike, 3-1. Next offering is foul back. And a payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him looking for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at Busch Stadium and getting the start for the Red Sox, Brayan. What do you have on him?
Well, primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for hitters to get the barrel of the bat on.
J.J. Weatherholt digs in now.
This afternoon, second baseman, number 26, J.J. Weatherholt.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. The 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that's going to bang against the wall. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Runner at second, nobody out. Ripped to third and caught. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
That one is absolutely belted. And foul ball. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they cut him to the lead. It's 4-2.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
One down. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
That one fouled off. Walker over at second, one down. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Oh, 0-2 now. Ripped into right field, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So up next, Ramon Urias. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Still only one out here in the inning. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they've rallied from 4 back. It's 5-4.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
Puts a bunt down. The underhand flip, and it beats him. What a play. Now it's the shortstop, Thomas Sajazi. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. There's the strike.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Two down, nobody on. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Their third home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-4.
The wind didn't hurt the chances of that ball getting out of here, that's for sure. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of his zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Red Sox 4.
Shake 'em out their souls when I cross over. I'ma take a toll like a turnpike. Shutters on the range like a new rover. Yeah, I'ma make this season hit a stoplight. Rims keep stacking up.
Top of the second, still stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Roman Anthony.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Rafaela gets his lead at first with nobody out. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some, Boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right? Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Man at first, one away. And another ball. Way high with that one. Ball 3. This one in the air. Sajazi under it. He's got it. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Runner takes off. There's the ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Man at second. Way high. Wilson Contreras in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's a base hit. Rafaela rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
To swing or not to swing? That was the question, and the answer was letting it rip on that 3-0 pitch. It worked out great. It's a base hit, and it scores a run. You can't ask for anything else in that spot.
So 2 down. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. Pitch out, but no action. The 1-0.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Not even close there. Ball 3. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
He goes down looking. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Red Sox 5. here in St. Louis, bottom of the inning. J.J. Weatherholt getting ready to hit. Puts a bunt down. The flip, and he beats him to first. He's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Bunts it in the air. Into the slide, and he got it.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman.
One out man at first. Alec Burleson will hit next.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Trying to move him over here. Meyer. They get the force. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. And a foul ball. The 0-2. And he pops up the bunt. That is the inning. The Cards lead one as it remains a 6-5 ball game. On to the third inning, and stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Ball one, no strikes. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Good hitters count the 2-0. And another ball. On the ground, right side, and he can't come up with it. Flips it, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman Marcelo Meyer.
One gone runner at first. Next to hit, Marcelo Meyer. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Story on the move. Pitches high. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Man at second. 6 straight outside the strike zone. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. That one missed. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the air, left field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Connor Wong.
Wild pitch. Catcher gets a piece. And on the wild pitch, down to third goes the tying run. That one is upstairs. And that's downstairs. 3 balls, no strikes. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder Ceddanne Rafaela.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. This is again 5 in a row.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Two on, 2 outs. And there's a ball.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Swing and a pop-up. And that's the 3rd out. Boston strands a pair. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Back here in St. Louis, here's the Cardinal DH, Nolan Gorman.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Foul ball there.
You know, these Cards really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. 5 of their hits have come from at-bats where they were behind in the count.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. That's worth the price of admission. And they add a run. It's 7-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Brayan Bello will depart, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. So the Red Sox bring out a new pitcher, number 78.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Gets the bunt down the right side, and they tag him out.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Jose Fermin next up for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1. Lays down a bunt to the right side. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals, shortstop Thomas Sagasi.
Hammer, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder.
So digging in, Victor Scott. He's 0 for 1. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Picks it up with a bare hand. Not in time. He's safe.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Puts a bunt down. Durbin fires to first on the run. Not in time. That's a bunt single.
Boog, I thought for a second the throw was going to beat him to the bag. I mean, it was close, but he did beat it out, and it took a great bunt to get him that hit. And, of course, some great hustle down the line as well.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Puts a bunt down. Contreras throws to first in time. Inning over, and it could have been worse. One for the Cardinals on the solo home run. It's now 7-5. Out of the fourth, so stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. Fouled off left side. Here's the 0-1. And that's down and away. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman Caleb Durbin.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. That one not close. And it's 3-0. Anthony gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And there's the automatic.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And that one wrapped foul. Payoff pitch. Back-to-back walks. Chris, what type of stuff do you look for as a pitcher starts to get tired?
Well, I think velocity is always a good indicator, and what kind of swings are the hitters taking? That will tell you a lot.
Jarren Duran steps to the dish in a big spot.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Oh, that's too high.
And that one upstairs. Wilson Contreras in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Snags it on the run. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Wilson Contreras.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That missed by a lot. Ball 3.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Wilyer Abreu in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Walker on his way over, brings it in. Runner tags from third. In comes the runner from third, and now they trail by 1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The 1-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. Out towards right center field. Scott should have this one. And that'll do it. So they scratch across the run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Red Sox 6. Back here at Busch Stadium, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish. There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Burleson around third. The tag is in there, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well done, drives in the run. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Smoke to right, but he's got it. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
1 out man at first. Ramon Urias next up for the Cardinals. He's already homered here in this one. Crushed left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A surprise performance here. You don't expect this kind of power from him, but he's proven everyone wrong with a multi-home run game.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Number 78 gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Garrett Whitlock.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That's in for a strike. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
1 out. Runner at second. Thomas Sajazi now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Right down to shoot. Strike 1. Man at second. Hard hit, but right at him in left.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder Victor Scott II.
Liner, base hit. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 11-6. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. J.J. Weatherholt, the next to hit. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. This one spokes, could be trouble. Around second, on his way to third. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 12-6.
Comes through with the RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Bunted back towards the mound. Tosses to first, inning over, although plenty of damage done. But 9 batters hit in the inning, 5 come around to score. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Cardinals 12 and the Red Sox 6. Ready now for the 5th inning. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
That misses. Ball 3. Fly ball down the line. Walker hustling after it. Dives and makes the catch. What a play.
Just an incredible play to sacrifice his body. He's all in for this thing.
And the first offering is not close. The Cardinals up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Outside, and he didn't come close to giving him a strike.
Next for the Red Sox, catcher Connor Wong.
So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. He is struck out, and he is walked. Wong. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jared Shuster done for the day. Got them some innings, but they didn't come easy. New pitcher coming on, and we'll be back after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
New
Cardinals,
arm of the mound for the
number
Cardinals,
59.
JoJo Romero.
JoJo.
This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Ball 1 there. Pitch misses. 3-1 now. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder Cesar Rafaela.
Not even close there. Ball 1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
2 on, 1 out. Misses again, 5 in a row. Foul ball. Out towards right center field. Walker on the move. And he makes the catch. Ronnie tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter Roman Anthony.
Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Roman Anthony. Two on, 2 outs. Oh, and he can't handle it. Gets away. Wong up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position.
Looked like that four-seamer just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Kind of makes me wonder if that was a cross-up or maybe just way more run than he was expecting. Either way, he should have had it.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a ground ball. Inning over. It's the Cardinals 12 and the Red Sox 6. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. Ripped to right, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Drops a bunt down the first base side, and that goes foul. Laser could be trouble. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Puts a bunt down. Meyer, the underhand flick. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Well, a safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Garrett Whitlock won't go any further, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. Giovanni Moran comes on now. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
Rip, but it curls foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Puts a bunt down. Contreras handles, throws to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Up next for the Cardinals, shortstop Thomas Saggese.
2 down, bases empty. Thomas Saggese next up for the Cardinals. Bunting, and he pops it up. That is the inning. we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
They getting along without me, as far as I can tell. Baby, I go back to doing that voodoo Lord knows I do so well. Sang a little rock and roll music, raise a little honky tonk. Oh, look out now.
Now, here is
Leading off
Caleb
for
Durbin.
Boston, third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Now, a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy.
For the Red Sox, left fielder, Jaron Duran.
Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position.
For the Red Sox, first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
All loaded up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Now one missed. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Popped up. And the infield fly is called.
Batter's out.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop.
So they're all loaded up. Here's Story now.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up. He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that one missing low. One out, bases full. Next offering in there for a strike. And a full count now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Off balance speed. There's one. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
I promise you, they're guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Late swing, foul to the left. Corners are occupied with two down.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Stays alive. Struck him out looking. They limit the damage here. So they pick up a run on no hits, but they leave 2 men on. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Cardinals out in front, 15-7. Bottom of the 6th. Now one for St. Louis, Victor Scott. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Gets the bunt down the right side, and they put the tag on him for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt.
That's ripped into the outfield. Makes the grab on the run. And there are 2 down. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Giovanni Moran out of the game. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So they turn to their closer, Aroldis Chapman.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Ivan Herrera. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Two down, nobody on. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Takes the turn, he's digging for second. The relay throw in there, just beat the tag. It's a double.
These guys today are so great at handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Man on second, 2 down. Puts a bunt down. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. The Redbirds lead it 15-7. Top of inning number 7, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Swung on, popped up left side. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
This one in the air, center field. Scott moving under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Roman.
Back to the top of the order, Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Man at second. That misses. And now 3-0. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's got a chance. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. This one pretty well decided at this point. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Cards have the advantage, 15-7. Back here in St. Louis, now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jordan Walker. Lays down a bunt to the right side, and that's foul. Popped up, stretches out and holds it in.
Up next for the Cardinals, designated hitter, Nolan Gorman.
Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. The flip, safe, and that's his 3rd hit. Now at the plate, Ramon Urias, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Bunts it in the air. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder, Jose Fermin.
Gets the bunt down the right side. Contreras. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Cardinals on top, 15-7. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Here's a 2-0. And another ball. Here's a 3-0. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Wilson Contreras.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Six straight outside the strike zone. The Bo Sox with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. That misses the zone. Ball 3. This one's smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run homer, and they cut into the deficit.
They put a good swing on it, but the box score might want to credit the win for that home run. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. And there's a ball. That one missed. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. And a payoff pitch. Sets him down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Aye.
The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Next offering way upstairs. On the ground at first, but it kicks foul. Swing and a ball popped up. Urias has a beat on it. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now up for St. Louis, Thomas Sajazi. That one hammered, but pulled foul. That's a base hit into center field, and a good start to the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Line drive. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman,
So back to the top of the order. J.J. Weatherholt digs in now. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that ball is out of here. A two-run blast. And they add to the lead. It's 17-9.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
Puts a bunt down. Contreras. He'll do it himself. Two away.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman, Alex.
Two down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Alec Burleson.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Two down, nobody on. Lays down a bunt to the right side. And he's safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate.
Gets the bunt down the right side, and they put the tag on him. That's the third out, inning over. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. We go to the 9th. So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. So we get an intentional walk with no outs in the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Cedon Rafaela.
Pitch kicks away. And now a man into scoring position. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the 9th. And another ball. That missed by a lot. 3 balls, no strikes. High fly ball, right field. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter.
Back to the top of the order now. Here now the Red Sox DH, Roman Anthony. One away with a runner at third. And another ball. Very high with that one. Ball 3. Next offering is fouled back. Wong stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Right through there for a strike. And that's a strikeout looking. Only one out left for the Red Sox.
Third baseman, Taylor Durden.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. JoJo Romero is done. Only 2 hits allowed for him, so a great effort. And we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new arm.
Now pitching for the
Pitching
Cardinals,
change here, Matthew Liberatore.
32.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner stays put at third. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. Fly ball down the line. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.